Coming to you live from digital address GA0993529 Kakamemle, Accra. On DSTV channel 421, Go TV, we are channel 144. On Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, we are Joy News on TV. We also stream live on YouTube. We are My Joy Online TV. I am Apita Sibidi, and this is JoyNews Interactive, your most interactive show on television right now. Now, Chinese ambassador to Ghana has brushed off public criticism over a possible Star Times deal with the government, insisting his country has no intention of taking over Ghana's properties. Now, She Tenwan said his country believes in sovereignty and independence of the countries it supports and will at no point impose its will on them or interfere in their activities. A lot of people have been talking about this on Facebook and they're very unhappy. Let's go to Mohammed Gomda, who says Ghana should first of all ask the Zambia about their relations with China. Let us not behave as if we are not capable of thinking for ourselves. Now, that comment got 4 reactions. At Sule Nazar says, who has invited him to talk? Ghanaians are not blaming the Chinese, but rather our own leaders whom we have entrusted this country to. The leaders who fight for the interests of the foreign companies that succeeded in the Akalni GVG dubious deal, and now start time. Whenever you become a citizen, not spectator, they say you're making a noise. God will punish them if they don't change their thinking. Let's go to Ben, who says, yeah, right, go ask the Zambians. Nana will sell Ghana to enrich himself and his family. We were warned, and it's now happening before our very eyes. Emmanuel Mensa says, do you expect him to say that they are doing all this to take over our country? No, he will rather say the otherwise and lure you into it so that he becomes the prime minister one day after their mission is complete. Bala Mayan Bala says, Chinese have more than half of their populations who are poor. Why can't you use the money to help them with your tricks? Your tricks will not help you. And Edwin says, what at all is going on in this country? So he's asking, what at all is going on in this country? And Silla says, asking also, is it so hard for you guys to understand that we don't need your assistance? And I'll assume that Silla's question is to the Chinese government. But Saleh says, we just don't need you guys desperate loot. Zambia is proof and enough for us to learn from. Steve Ryan says there's no such thing, Ghana. Benjamin Kojo asks, no strings attached. How about the millions suffering in your own country? Let's go to Mando, who says NPP party are preparing to sell Ghana. And Newton Tain says, go where you think we don't know your people. And one ourselves says, you have taken over Zambia, or is it not China? Now, let's go to the Upper West, where the National Disaster Management Organization stores manager Ali Suleiman has been suspended following reports he superintended over the distribution of expired food products to disaster victims. Now, speaking to journalists, a day reports of the expired products went viral on social and traditional media. The Director General of NADMO, Eric Ajem Prempo, said Regional Director Isaac Alele has also been queried to explain how everything happened. Now, a number of disaster victims were hospitalized shortly after they consumed food prepared with the expired projects. Now, Gabby Asare Ochedako today tweeted, actually that was yesterday, and he said, when you serve flood victims expired goods, you also deserve to expire. Now, a lot of people have been talking about this on our Facebook page. Let's see what you have been saying on our Facebook page. Let's go to Emmanuel Ando, who says NPP Ghanaians should appreciate the fact that the expiry dates were all less than 1 year. If it were NDC, we'll be talking about 3 years or more, so give us some credit. Courtesy Amayu on fuel prices. Let's go to Ernest, who says, much as I agree that heads at Nutmore should be held responsible for this, I equally believe the presentation by the VIP was needless because it could have been done by authorities of Nutmore in that area. Let's go to more comments. Bright Lanya says, the VIP wanted to share in the glory. It's only fair he also shares in the shame. Let's face the facts, the VIP was sleeping on the job. He put a lot of lives in danger. But at Bernard BA says, stop exaggerating this petty issue. This is an inevitable error. Besides, your reportage says some of the items okay. At McBride, homie says, why would we be playing politics with human life? It has already happened. We should rather find ways to prevent all of these. This fault-finding politics won't send us anywhere. Kwame Saturday says the VIP should have checked the expiration of the items before delivering. Peter says, is it true that expired food items were distributed to people to eat? The Enroll Me Now campaign is still on, and you recall those moments with some classmates who are much older than you. They often come across as the bullies in class and very, very intimidating. Well, that's all because they started school late, and yes, they are overaged. A situation in UNICEF, in partnership with the GES and the Ministry of Education and JoyNews, are seeking to discourage. Now, in the following video, we have been sampling views on some of those encounters with your older classmates and how you got along with them while in school. How old was your oldest classmate, and did they like tease him and insult him and call him names?
Yeah, he was 23 or something. They called him JHS Papa, that kind of names, those funny names. So sometimes you have to cope because you have no choice, especially when you know what you want. So I just felt it was normal.
Best classmates, I have no idea. I didn't know anyone. Maybe there was some in the class, but then I didn't know him or her personally. So, thank you.
So the oldest person, he was, I think, that was in SHS. SHS, you know, like the age sometimes is between probably like 15 to 18, yeah, but I think he was 20. And they call him Onukpa, because in Ghana, like, they call those who, like the elderly people in society, Onukpa, so, yeah.
Emmanuel Ametepe, Richard Ametepe.
What was his nickname?
His name, Katangi, Senior Katangi. They were 24 years.
And did they call him any names?
Oh, yeah. Way back in SHS, we were calling them names because they were older than us, so we normally call them Sir, Bra, Master. Yeah, that's how we normally call them. Yeah.
The oldest person in my class is a lady. She is a she. She's 38 years old. People look at her and just smile and then think within themselves that, oh, I wish I'm this lady because she's the oldest person. But one funny aspect of her is she has a very small body like that of a hippopotamus. A very small body of that of a hippopotamus.
My friend, come out for them.
Very interesting answers we got there. Now, the world is an amazing place, and if you ever get a chance to travel and visit another country, I urge you to do it. Explore other cultures, and you'll soon find out there's so much more to learn. Even if you can't go to another country, at least visit another city, a town, or region. And I'm saying this because today is World Tourism Day. It is celebrated every year on the 27th of September around the world. It is a unique opportunity to raise awareness on tourism's actual and potential contribution to sustainable development. Now, today I want to know, what's your favorite tourist site?
Okay, so my favorite tourist site, I would go for Elmina Castle.
Why Elmina Castle?
Elmina Castle because okay, so I'm a fancy boy, and Elmina to be precise. I mean, the place is fun. Talk of the dungeon, talk of where the slave masters used to keep their girls, and I mean, I like the place. So Elmina Castle, I would go for Elmina Castle. Yeah.
The museum, Kwame Nkrumah Museum.
My favorite tourist site is the Kakum National Park, but their road is bad. Yeah, the road leading to the tourist site is very bad.
Paga Crocodile Point.
My favorite tourist site will be Cape Coast. Visiting Cape Coast, maybe Kakum National Park as well, yes.
My favorite tourist site is the Kakum National Park.
I'm not that kind of person go out, but then there's this tourist site in my village, and I've been there, and that's my favorite. You know, it's in the eastern region. You know, let me say the first gate to Apawanya, Otrokwe. So there's this Otrokwe waterfall, and that's my favorite tourist site.
Okay, so I think my favorite is Kakum National Park. I've never been there, but I wish to be there one day. Actually, I'm from the town, but I've never been there, so it's my dream to be there one day. It's my favorite, actually. I want to walk on the canopy.
Wow, really?
Yeah. I'm not scared. Hey, I'm scared. I don't know, but it looks scary when you look at some other videos, but it will be fun. Yeah.
Since you've been sharing your favorite tourist sites, I also went around Ghana, and here's my favorite tourist site. Check it out.
Cry crocodile tears. I'm sure you've heard that expression before, but did you know it's based on a true fact that crocodiles produce tears when they eat because they swallow too much air, which gets in touch with the glands that produce the tears, forcing them to cry.
We have arrived at Crocodile Island.
So actually, this is the Crocodile Island.
Okay.
Yes. So we are.
So can't wait to see the crocodiles. Very strong.
Yeah, not very strong. Just let's how you do.
All right.
It will not bite.
Okay, don't. You must hold it. You're holding it, right?
Yeah.
I'm holding it with you. Okay, don't leave it. Don't leave it.
Not going to leave it.
No, it will not do anything.
Okay, and then after that, what do I do?
The left hand. Bring your left hand. Yeah. No, bring left hand. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it won't do anything.
Which one is my left?
Left hand.
This left.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. Yes, so you hold that place. Yeah, that is so nice.
Come.
Don't be scared.
Okay, I'm holding a baby a baby crocodile. Okay, this is lovely. Okay, I think, your crocodile is breathing heavy.
Don't worry, the baby crocodile survived. So did I. I guess we can say we both had an amazing experience. They say traveling leaves you speechless and then turns you into a storyteller. I have many stories to tell from this trip. Maybe not all at once, but one day. Fun fact, most crocodiles live 50 to 60 years in the wild. Some crocodiles can live more than 80 years. I could say you have enough time to see and hold a baby crocodile. For Joy News, I am Apito CBD.
So that's my little experience of my favorite tourist site here in Ghana. But Budget 2019, what does it mean for you, and where should the money go? It should deliver what is needed where it's needed. The national budget is a key policy making and resource allocation instrument which affects lives. Now, the formulation of the budget is therefore a major opportunity for both government and citizens to dialogue on issues which need to be addressed. Join us for a special edition of Ghana Connects this Friday, September 28th at the Elisa Hotel at 5 p.m. It'll be live on Joy FM, Joy News, and My Joy Online. You can also connect with us on social media. We are Joy News on TV on all our platforms. And the theme is Leave No One Behind in the 2019 budget. We don't want to leave anyone behind, so join us for this stakeholder engagement to ensure this does not happen. Ghana Connect, supported by UNICEF. On that note, I'm going to take a quick breather. You're still watching JoyNews Interactive with me, Mapita Sibidi. If you just joined us, you missed my highlights from my favorite tourist site, but don't you worry, we'll post it on our Facebook page, and that's JoyNews on TV. Now it's time for us to do our Throwback Thursday. So 2 years ago, pictures surfaced of a man wearing what is perceived as women's clothing. I say perceived because until the man wore them, we thought Kaba was reserved for women only. Now, for our throwback video, we'll bring you an interaction between Derek Ekosam and the super fly man. Watch this.
Some people think that our fashionistas or our fashion designers are really crazy, and you are one of them. This style is nice, yes. You have starch or in there, or is it what they call the lining?
Oh no, it's not starch. It's lining. There's lining, and that makes it a nicer stand like that.
How do you feel when you walk through town and people look at you and they think that you are weird?
No, I'm doing my own thing. I walk and I don't look at people. If you see and it's nice, and then you would. There was a time I saw little children selling this on a Nketia burger, and this on the street. And when they saw me, say, "Wow, Papa ne shekaba." Hey, Papa ne shekaba. Then I said, "Oh, it is not kaba."
but this is kaba.
It is not kaba. But you see, the style, that's the kaba, no? It is not meant for women alone. Yes.
Is it my kaba?
No, it's not for women. Men can also wear their own style and make it like a male. I mean, like a man's shirt.
But these shoulder puffings and all of that.
Yeah. Those days, it is there. Those days, you can find it. Now, if you find out those Abraham Lincoln and all those things,
they all wore these.
Wear the dresses that they wear. This, you see the puff over here. Yes.
So you're feeling like Abraham Lincoln right now?
Of course.
Mr. Akuto, so you see these ones, they look like the designs on the shirt for the lawyers.
Yeah, that's it. That's a super. We call it Superfly.
Where from that name?
Yeah, Superfly. Superfly, I can think. I see it came from America, the U.S. in the 60s, the 1960s. Understand? When those days Afro-Americans, they were trooping into Ghana, and then they come for cultural plays and displays at the art center. Understand? You find some of them wearing this kind of dress, the men,
with all the puffins.
Yes, you see.
As you can see today, my outfit is inspired by the super fly man. So I guess you can call me the super fly lady. But before I leave, Budget 2019, what does it mean for you, and where should the money go? It should deliver what is needed and where it's needed. The national budget is a key policy-making and resource allocation instrument which affects lives. The formulation of the budget is therefore a major opportunity for both government and citizens to dialogue on issues which need to be addressed. Join us for a special edition of Ghana Connects this Friday, September 28th at the Elisa Hotel at 5 p.m. It's live on Joy FM, Joy News, and My Joy Online. You can also connect with us on social media. We are Joy News on TV on all our platforms. The theme is Leave No One Behind in the 2019 budget. We don't want to leave anyone behind, so join us for the stakeholder engagement to ensure this does not happen. Ghana Connect, proudly sponsored by UNICEF. So that will be all for me. For JoyNews Interactive and my team, we say thank you and have a blessed Thursday.